Alright, what's up everybody? It's your boy Akeem and welcome to today's vlog. The New Orleans Saints have the 27th pick of the 2014 NFL Draft. This team went 11-5 last season, losing to the eventual Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks in the divisional round of the playoffs. And they're looking to bounce back and get back into playoff contention, possibly make it to a Super Bowl. Now I think this team is pretty well on the passing on offense as well as passing defense. Respectively, they were second in the league in passing, while second in the league in passing defense. But in the rushing department, they were actually 25th in rushing offense, but in 29th against the rush defense. So they're looking to improve those particular areas on both sides of the field. So they might could be looking for a running back, a good running type running back to work along with Mark Ingram as well as Pierre Thomas and even Kyrie Robinson. They have a couple of good running backs. They might not go running back with the first round. I don't think they're going to go running back with the first round, but they might go in the later rounds to look for a more of a running back, not so much of a receiver. They lost a good receiving type running back in Darren Sproles, who's now signed with the Philadelphia Eagles. So on the offensive side, they could be looking at a running back. Defensively, they might try to look at the defensive end, even though they have a pretty good pass rusher in Cameron Jordan as well as Junior Gillette. Both of them had 24.5 sacks combined together. Good pass rushers, but they can use a good defensive tackle. The defensive tackle, particularly at nose tackle, they're going to look for that particular department with this selection. Now, I think I have a couple other areas they might want to address. They still might want to address a wide receiver because they lost Lance Moore. He's now with the Pittsburgh Steelers, so they might look for a receiver to replace him. They definitely have their eyes on Brandon Cooks out of Oregon State, but I don't think they should go receiver with this one because I think that Kenny Stills, personally, I think that Kenny Stills is going to step it up this year to help out, to work along with Jimmy Graham as well as Marcus Colston. I think Marcus Colston is still a good receiver for the Saints. Couple other positions that they could be looking at. They could be looking at a safety or a cornerback. So Michael Jenkins is no longer with the team, but they particularly need a cornerback to have problems, to cause problems against for the pass defense, have more pass breakups, possibly some interceptions. Now last season, Keenan Lewis did lead the team with 4 interceptions. He's okay, but as far as coverage and pass breakups, he's not really too big on that department. I think he had 9 last season. Not bad, but you want at least like 15 to 20 range to have a good cornerback to have more pass breakups and do a better job in coverage, even though they were second in the league in the pass defense due to the fact that they had some good pass rushing ability from Gillette as well as Cameron Jordan. Now for this particular selection, I'm going to have to go address the defensive tackle position because they're going to need some help on the run defense, and they're going to need a good player who can play either the 5 technique and the nose tackle. I think the best player available, who should be available, a little bit of a reach here, Rashid Hageman out of Minnesota. Now this kid is big, 6'6", 310 pounds. And he does possesses some good strength, and I think he could cause some disruption in the line of scrimmage. Now he's going to have some good players around him to back him up, but I think he's going to be key for that rush defense. And I think he could be a good addition for that defense, especially that defensive line. But I think the player that they're going to go with, and I think if he's still available, this will be a fortunate pick, Louis Nix out of Notre Dame. I think that the Saints are going to pick him, but I think they should select Rashid Hageman because I do have Louis Nix gone to the Pittsburgh Steelers at pick number 15. And I think that Hageman will be a good replacement for the Saints on that particular mock draft. But I still have Louis Nix available, and who I think the teams will select in that particular mock draft. So I'm going to have to go with Louis Nix on who the team will select with pick number 27. Now the next time to catch you guys is tomorrow. Going to talk about pick number 28 of this year's draft, belonging to the Carolina Panthers. Thank you for watching today's vlog from Pro Football Exclusive. I'm your man Akeem McCall. Be easy.